A viewer shared this video showing cars doing donuts as fireworks go off. Another neighbor told us he wants Mayor Brandon Johnson to take action.
I think he's too lenient. I think he needs to start being more aggressive with what's going on.
Guys, you sent me a couple of videos kind of regarding this topic, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of jumble them together for this video here. Let's see. Video shows car drag racing drifting in Chicago. Street takeover on the north side. Guys, the concept of street takeovers are definitely not new. I'm pretty sure they started out on the West Coast. They used to call them sideshows in like the late 90s and early 2000s. It's just it's a bed of debauchery, guys. I mean, it's a bunch, generally a bunch of kids who do not care about the concept of the law or any type of authority. They don't care about any of these things, guys. Like literally zero. It's not safe here. A lot of drugs, a lot of weapons. A lot of people get injured because, again, these are not professional drivers doing things like this in the center, let's say, of whatever intersection it is. There are people standing around in a gigantic circle, and as they're basically drifting and doing all types of donuts, people do get injured, right? Injured. We've seen a lot of fails happen at these things, guys. But let's go ahead and jump to this video immediately. Let's do it.
There's a demand for action after a street takeover on Chicago's
got fireworks
north side.
too?
Take a look at this. Cell phone video captures the
Wow.
chaotic scene early this morning at Ashland and Diversey in Lakeview. In daylight, you can see the skid marks left behind. We received a number of complaints from
Guys.
people in the neighborhood.
Hold on, guys. Where are the cops at? Where are the cops at? Like, are they busy doing other things? Do they not think that this is something absolutely important to stop or quell? If you look at this scene right here, imagine you being in one of these cars here. How safe do you feel? Where is the concept of public safety here? Where is the mayor? Where's Brandon Johnson at? Where are you at, sir? Where are you at? Okay. Worry about the people that are actually living here rather than specifically exclusively only focusing on the people who are not there legally, guys. Right? Focus on your actual residents.
Diversey in Lakeview. In daylight, you can see the skid marks left behind. We received a number of complaints from people in the neighborhood.
Guys.
A viewer shared this video showing cars doing donuts as fireworks go off. Another neighbor told us he wants Mayor Brandon Johnson to take action.
He's not going
I
to.
think he's too lenient. I think he needs to start being more aggressive with what's going on. I think he needs to add more police to the city, have them start doing something instead of just doing what they can. And I think they need to start nipping it and actually holding people accountable for their actions.
Guys, it would be great if people were actually held accountable for their actions. But unfortunately, Brandon Johnson would absolutely rather virtue signal to the people, guys. That's it. He only cares about one singular issue. At least is what it seems like from the outside looking in here. I don't live in the city, guys, right? So just looking at it, he doesn't care about a single thing. He doesn't care about the people who actually voted him in. He doesn't care about the actual people's safety at all. He doesn't. I don't see it, at least, right? Not from the outside looking in. This guy here, I just asked a lot of amazing questions. I wish you didn't have to deal with this. Right? I wish no one has to deal with this absolute craziness, guys. No, there goes
The video
one
shows
singular cop.
officers responding to the scene, sending people running. But Chicago police tell us they have no information about the incident tonight.
Let's get some more information.
Chaos and stunts as cars take over Chicago streets. Now neighbors want to know what's going to be done about it.
One of the places hit this week, Lakeview near Ashland and Diversey. You can see a car circling, people hanging out the windows and setting off fireworks. Our Sarah Maki is at that intersection now with more tonight. Sarah?
Yeah, Joe, Erica, neighbors around here tell us that these street takeovers are noisy, they are annoying, and they are ultimately dangerous. And now they want to know why more has not been done to stop them.
I mean, listen, you're asking all of the correct guys. Listen. She's asking all of the correct questions, but the problem is that if you keep voting for the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same, actual results here.
And tires squealing. I couldn't tell if it was fireworks or gunshots, but it went on for quite a long time.
What it was fireworks from a street takeover just blocks from
Yeah, but the guys, hold on.
What it was fireworks.
All right, so guys, if you absolutely look in this guy's hand right here, this is without a doubt almost positive here, like an AR pistol, guys. So it could be a mix of both. I'm gonna be honest here. This guy is legitimately hanging outside the window with a gun in his hand. That's what he's doing, guys.
From a street takeover just blocks from Ann Jewell's home. This video, taken by another person visiting the area, shows how those fireworks exploded on the buildings nearby.
Like, imagine having
Video
to live
posted
here.
by the people involved shows this street takeover, as well as another near Columbus and Lower Wacker, a growing problem.
Well, I had one about 100 yards from my house, a couple 3 months ago, and it was so quick.
Alderman Scott Wagaspack, who represents this ward, says,
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and forecast that, like, based off of some of the information that has been basically released a while ago, is that people that are actually involved in this, like, community, this culture of things, right? What they do is they're kind of in like a WhatsApp group or like a Telegram group where they basically say where they're going to be at what time. Basically get in as fast as you possibly can and then leave. Like, these things don't last that long, guys, because in fact, when the cops come, finally, it's over.
As his office started getting calls as soon as the takeover started. He says police are having a hard time tracking down some of the drivers because they take the license plates off their cars, but they are going to start cracking down when street takeovers pop up.
The only thing they can do is try to contain them. And, we changed the law so that they could do that. We changed the law so that they could do the impoundment. And I think that's really where they're going to have to double down on efforts.
When police arrived at this Sunday morning takeover, the onlookers scatter, driving off before police closed off the streets, leaving only tire tracks and social media posts behind.
Like, you can definitely see the account, right? So why are we not targeting specifically like the accounts here, guys? Serious question here. And I think you guys gave me one more. What is this one here? Oh, okay. This is a different one here. Let's see where this takes us, guys.
By now, you may have seen some of the teen takeover in Lakeview late Monday night.
This is a different one.
We should have tier deployment detail to the...
Okay, guys, based off of this.
Over in Lakeview late Monday.
Look. Yeah, no. Guys, come on. Where you... Oh, my God, guys. I don't want to be that guy. Hold on. Let me not be that guy today. All right. Where are your parents at? Where are your parents at? Why are you dressed like that? And these are obviously young kids, guys. So obviously Chicago needs a serious curfew. Period. Guys, you're in a gigantic city. You have other things you could be doing instead of something like this. This is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Right? Like, every single, guys, I don't want to be that guy, but this looks bad. That's all I'm gonna say. In this context here, bro, this looks bad. Like, you can't wonder why people talk crazy to you or about you, bro. You can't. If you act like this, you can't. I don't want to be that guy. Never mind.
Night.
We should have tier deployment detail to the red line at Belmont and Sheridan.
Many here jumped off the red line at Belmont, soon blocking traffic and jumping on cars.
Of course, they're twerking on a car. Hold on,
Belmont,
guys.
soon blocking traffic and jumping on cars.
Yeah. Twerk more. Guys, arrest everybody.
No violence, but disruption and damage. This smashed up car is just one result. Comedian Dominic Rossino had just finished a 9:30 show at Annoyance Theater when he tried to get his car that was parked at 925 Belmont.
I see like a riot happening down the street and just sort of surrounded by cops that are just like watching. I went up to one of the cops.
Bro, the cops are just watching? Nah, bro, stop playing.
And I said, my car's in there. And he looked at me and he said, you're and
wow.
I was really like faultless and without a choice.
Dominic and his partner had just bought the car as a Christmas gift to one another, and now it's in the shop with $15,000 worth of damage.
Everyone was like, well, you got to call your insurance, and we did, and they were like, oh, you don't have the package that covers mob insurance.
The disappointment doesn't end there when police asked CTA.
He's a comedian. It has to be a joke, bro. Mob insurance? No, stop playing. That's not a thing, is it? It's like people in Florida, they get insurance. They think they have insurance, then a hurricane comes through, and they're like, "You don't have wind insurance, though." You don't have you have rain, but it rained. But you don't have wind insurance, guys. That's crazy.
To help slow the flow.
That's crazy.
Said that they are not going to bypass the station. They're still going to stop there.
Can you contact Truth and Fans, see if we can get the hurricanes over here?
When officers were asked to go to another call,
We can't answer that, but we're way outnumbered here.
we asked OEMC for a response.
You just standing there
Sent to
watching,
Police
bro?
News Affairs, who said in a statement, CPD works closely with the CTA and the Department of Streets and Sanitation. We frequently collaborate and coordinate in public safety efforts and greatly appreciate their continued partnership and support. Chicago police say detectives are investigating Dom's case as well. Natalie Martinez.
Okay, Natalie Martinez. All right, guys, I don't like this. Like, this just makes everyone look bad, guys. I'm just gonna be honest here, right? Like, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to say every single black person on earth is absolutely a monolith, because it's definitely not. There's massive differences. Not even in the United States of America, guys. But this right here, I can't imagine my kid. I dare you. Let me. First of all, you don't go outside at night. All right, we don't do all of that. So what is this? Where are the parents at? Okay, where are the parents? I'd arrest everybody. Bro. Guys, everybody's getting arrested. Bring the SWAT team, bro. Bring the dogs. Bring the water hoses. Wait, that has a. Wait, you get what I'm saying here, guys. Bring something out here to stop these badass children, bro. All right, bad. I couldn't imagine, guys. But all right, guys, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day. Thoroughly.